Hey y'all, so the Supernatural update just released today. So I'm gonna go everything what's new. Starting off with this location right here. Where's my map button? It's M. I don't know, I was clicking N before anyone asked. So, this is the Supernatural, uh, Museum of Supernatural History. Do apologize how I butchered that. It's just a small little area. And I'm just gonna bring something up right now. Is every single animal that is not nocturnal once goes to sleep. Excluding the mole. I don't know what moles really are nocturnal or whatever, but you know. But yeah, every single animal that is nocturnal will go to sleep. If I remember correctly, they also added somewhere in the they also have now the aquarium as well at Super Sea Land, so you can actually check out your fish. Looks a little crowded in here. They added a good amount of fish. I had all of them before the update. Yeah. Also, now certain fishes and bugs are actually going to be night and daytime exclusive. You see right here, it'll tell you Arctic night, so you have to be in the Arctic region at night to get this, compared to the butterfly fish that is always a morning time fish. So do keep in mind that the timer in the upper left does have a purpose now. So you actually do need to be paying attention if you're trying to complete your fish or your bug collection. Gonna really suck ass because I was one bug away for getting all of them perfect. Cough cough, ice wyvern, screw you. Now if you talk to any of the people that you can donate your fishes or bugs to, there is now a new option. There is a quest, I will do that later. There is now a new option to buy the bug detectors. You could buy 20 for 100, 150. What is actually doesn't matter which one you buy, it will just full stock. So yeah, it doesn't matter. And you can buy bug fish. I mean bug fish feed for 10 for 350 or 350 per fish bait. You do need to swap them out, and you just have to drag them or whatever button it tells you to equip them on controller. I am mouse and keyboard. Bug detectors work very simply, and that is, it shows you every single bug and how far they're away, and the white bar around them is telling you how much longer you got to catch that bug. It does not tell you if a bug is perfect, so do not think that. You can clearly see that they go down eventually. I'm gonna leave my finger right here and show you. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. If I could do it again. Oh, I guess it moved over. But yeah, like they do go down. That's what the white circle around it is for. Fish bait, on the other hand, it just increases the. Oh, I'll tell you right there if you want to read it. Fish bait just increases the frequency and the bite chances of fish of biting quickly. You can throw two of them down to make it for 4 minutes. They generally does make it catch really quickly, and I don't know if it has any effect on fish frenzy. That might be something that I would have to test in the future, but you can clearly see that it went really fast. And generally it does benefit everyone, so if you're a person with an unnecessary amount of Carl coins, please do it for the newer people to the game. Oh, perfect. But yeah, I don't think it increases, it doesn't say that it increases perfect chances or the size of fishes, so don't think that right now. The next thing we're going to be talking about is the Uzi is now a permanent weapon. I'm gonna be completely honest. I personally don't really enjoy using Uzis or them generally being better than shotguns in close range, and I have lost several fights and won several fights with dual Uzis compared to the shotgun. Cough cough. But yeah, there are milestones now, and any previous Uzi kills that you had, do not go for this. They aren't going to be too hard to hit. They don't seem that high. I guess 500 is actually fairly high, because like the... Oh, I guess the SMG was 500. Okay. So I guess they're like the same as the Uzi rate. But I really feel like this won't take too long, especially if you play the game a lot. So yeah, there's new milestones or new guns. They did decrease the range by 20, so that should help out for people who uses pistols and SMGs. They also added a new limited time weapon, being the bullpup burst rifle is just called a bullpup rifle. Okay. Oh, so one thing I did notice when I was using it in gameplay, that it does have a little bit of a zoom out crouch range. So if I do crouch out, it will be a little bit more farther range. I'm gonna compare this to the AK because that's what I'm probably gonna use compared to this. So like AK to this, it looks like this has a little bit more, a good amount more range and similar bullet speed. So I don't think it's going to be so overpowered, but it does do equivalent amount of damage. Yeah, because they both do the same amount of damage, so I'm assuming the bullpup rifle is probably just going to be more of a preference thing than a which is better. Because if you're okay with the burst fire, I guess you'll probably like the bullpup rifle more. Because you are going to be trying to weave and dive. You could probably weave a little bit better with this than the AK. I feel like. I do realize someone's around me. Hello. But yeah, they're fairly similar, I would say. But I will say the bullpup does have 21 bullets compared to the AK's 25. So do keep in mind that the bullpup does have 4 less bullets, but it does have burst fire. So yeah, you can also cancel that burst fire by jumping a little early. So you don't even need to be perfect with it. You cannot hold down the trigger. You do have to click every single time. But I am gonna switch out to the Uzis right now. They did decrease the range of them, so they should be able to. Oh, hold up! I'm gonna use a dual pistol. I'm gonna use blue dual pistols just to be a fair comparison. The press pistol does have slightly more range. So blue dual pistols go here. Uzis are now at the 0 compared to right here where my mouse is at. So that is gonna mean that using dual pistols against them or SMGs are gonna be much better. I highly doubt there will be much difference between blue and purple, so I ain't gonna test it out. So moving on to the next thing, and that is gonna be, in my opinion, the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is, I'm gonna be completely honest, kind of mid. The only item I really care about is the shorts, but I'm just gonna scroll through it just in case anyone wants any of these items. Generally, it is on theme, but I generally don't really care about this season. I like them fishing and adding and stuff, but I just don't care about any of these new items. Oh, actually, that looks pretty nice. The butterfly umbrellas, like, so 2 items that I actually care about. But like everything else, meh. Elephant's pretty nice, but like everything else, yeah. That is literally how I feel. This is how I feel about this Battle Pass. I get that it's on brand, but the Battle Pass is mid in my opinion. I guess while we're here, we're gonna check out the shop. They added new skins, 900 for the whole pack. So if anybody wants to go with these, I will test them out in a minute so you guys can hear them. Equip, 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 equip. This is gonna mess me up later. I should have done a copy of the skin. I'm also gonna equip all this so we can hear the guns in a second. New outfit looks really nice. I think it would look amazing on the Fairy Skullcat. I will state. I think this looks nice on the Fairy Skullcat. I'm a Warrior Skullcat, so not right now. We do have a new scythe. I am going to equip this scythe. However you say that name. We also got this. X. Okay, so I do have a complaint about this. Apron. This Pex apron. Devs, y'all literally have a safety vest in this game, and y'all can't equip it over the outfits. Why is that? A safety vest is supposed to go over your clothes. I should not be able to wear this Pex apron over a safety vest. I'm just stating. Also, they added the mini hyena and the mini pigeon. They also added some other items down here, some new car coin items. So if anyone has an ungodly amount of car coins, there you go. You have something to buy for honestly less than 30 seconds, because I'm going through these pretty quickly. But yeah, I'm also gonna buy the hyena and pigeon, but I want to check something first. Oh, wait. Did I really forget to buy the sleepy emote? Okay. So I purposely did go to Super Ranch to check something out, and that is checking if... Okay, so Super Ranch has its own item selection. Okay, they did not add it to these. It's just literally just in the normal pool. Okay. Kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping they would add this to the mini ranch pool instead of this and just had it here just for a limited time so people can see it. You know, just showing like, hey, we got some new stuff. Also, starter pack moth. We'll cover that right about now. So there's two new super breeds. That is the super ant. That here's the amount they will cost. They do not cost that much. I'll probably just unlock the super ant and then the super army ant. And the moth. The moth, you can get the first one for free if you buy the starter pack. I am gonna say there's the gray moth, the red moth, and the rose moth. Probably just unlock the rose moth and leave the last two for natural progression, because you don't want to do what I did and have almost 1,000 fox DNA. Yeah, I still don't have any foxes to unlock. I know I kind of went out of order about now, but oh god dang it. Okay, there's just chaos. I'm gonna grab... What was the guns? M16. Okay, so this is for the sunset. A little bit of a flame effect. I think it was the Uzi and the bow after this. I'm gonna have to grab like everything. And this is the moon. Uzi. And the dart fly gun. I think the sound effects for these sun ones are pretty good. I'm gonna try to find where the moon ones are at, because the moon shotgun, is it just called what it's called? Ooh, a more ethereal theme, more crystally shattery. So I think bow, kind of like it, much better than the candy cane one for the M16. If you know which one I'm talking about, then you know why I don't like it. And then the suppressed pistol for the moon suppressed pistol. Hopefully I'm saying the right name. Moon gun bundle. So yeah, they're the moon weapons. That's pretty nice. Alright, we gotta check out the site. Oh, hold up, let me hit something metal. Okay, there you go. That's all the sound effects, I'm pretty sure. So they did add a couple new quests that I can see, two in particularly. I'm personally probably not going to do them for a bit. I might make their own videos on those. I think I covered most of the important stuff, excluding like the 30 new bugs and fish. You guys can discover that to yourself. But here's this and here's this. Those are both new. Also, I'm not aware if they added this earlier, but you can hear the bug sounds. I didn't even know the bugs make sounds in this game. I usually play this game with music on. I didn't even know this because, like I said, I usually play with music on, and I'm usually just trying to catch the bug as quickly as possible. But yeah, every area has new bugs. So, okay, so I did hop into SVR because I forgot to mention that they added a new class. I don't think they overhauled any of the major classes, but we're gonna check out the new class. That's what I'm doing right now, and that goes really touchy. While we're at it, don't forget to use code 2026 right now. I am gonna go mystery mode. I don't think any of these will, no, none of them have seemed like they've been changed. Mystery mode will just give you weapons. I got rocket launcher and pistol. I can change the loadout position of these. So apparently you should be able to, if you get 4 kills, you should be able to get the stronger variants of weapons. I just perhaps got 2 greens. Also, I didn't notice that it gives you a random throwable. Also, didn't notice this at first. Oh, okay, so didn't notice this at first, but it does give you a random throwable. I did get blunderbuss laser rifles. I'm gonna straight up say not a bad combo. Also, y'all, you can get the X-ray cannon in this game mode. So the X-ray cannon's really only in this game mode now. But I'm kind of happy about, because A, they did nerf the X-ray cannon a little bit. It no longer destroys armor, and it costs 3 bullets now. So it's not as busted as it once was. I'm still gonna say this X-ray feature is probably the most busted thing in the game. Or busted feature, but I guess it has been nerfed a little bit, so it's not as broken. I also love how your enemies go, your allies go invisible. Really nice. Oh, okay. I got the bullpup assault rifle. I got a common and a green this time compared to what I got last time. But this time I do start with a grenade as well. I'm assuming they're not going to be completely all random. I'm assuming there's probably going to be loadout perspectives for these. So I'm assuming you're probably not going to be able to get like something like pistol and shotgun. Actually, you might still be able to get that, but... So, we did win this round. We kind of, not gonna lie, we destroyed the enemy team. I'm just gonna state this. The bullpup rifle is actually fairly good. Even if I was using just a common, I feel like it's a decent weapon. I think it's gonna be able to... I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna power curve right now. And I'm hoping they're not power creeping right now. I do understand that the new weapons are always gonna seem powerful at first, until people figure out how to counter them. But yeah, they give you random classes, random weapons, or I guess they give you random weapons. I was able to get a couple variants. I'm assuming that they're not going to allow you to get like every single combo. Like you won't be able to get bow, I don't know, bow and hunting rifle together. I'm assuming there are some restrictions, and maybe one day I might categorize them. Oh, there's a banana. Oh, okay. I don't need that, so I'm not worried. But yeah, I don't think the using it there doesn't seem like it's too busted, but seems like it's a decent weapon. Where's that moth thing? Oh, there it is. It's right here. That's a new bug. 13. I don't know what the max size of this. Oh, that 13's perfect. Okay. I just got a perfect. Yeah, okay, however you say that, I'm not gonna pronounce it. But I just got a perfect bug while recording this. This is actually the first bug of this kind I actually catched. You could tell because, like, I literally haven't donated any. But yeah, the bullpup assault rifle, I don't think it's too broken. Also, one thing that still bothers the hell out of me that took me way too long to figure out. Crossbow Sawado. But yeah, that's all I got to talk about. There's probably a couple of little minor details that I forgot to bring up. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good update for right now. Don't know of any glitches for any of the consoles yet, and I'm praying to God there's no major glitches like the last two updates, because I genuinely will tell you, the last two updates for me, like the last two major, like the 2.0 and 2.1 update, both kind of sucked for me because a lot of the people I play with are on Switch. So last update, the biggest glitch that I can remember is, well, two, is Switch players you weren't able to kick them out of your party, and they're more likely to crash if they were with non-Switch players. And something else, at the very beginning of the season, Switch players, doesn't matter which language you had, it would type out some kind of kanji or some other kind of language that I'm not aware of. And before that, it was just very unstable. Like the 2.0 update.